Thanks for watching LSMN Overtime.
This is live AV production at Tech East. We focus on broadcasting and storytelling. We produce a student-led sportscast called Overtime that uses journalism to showcase student stories in our professional studio. We also conduct a professional broadcast at LASD sporting events live on YouTube. So if you want to learn visual storytelling, how to run a professional broadcast, and everything in between, this is the class for you. Scan the QR code to check out the LSMN YouTube page.
Hello and welcome to LSMN Game of the Week here on YouTube for some Friday night basketball between the Plano West Wolves and the Marcus Marauders here on senior night at the Marcus Activity Center. I'm Brendan Selke alongside my partner Alex Salazar. Now what are you looking forward to, Alex, in this game?
Well, tonight, like you said, it is senior night, so I'm looking forward to seeing Marcus's three senior starters, Dominique Harris, Naeem Cornett, and Dyson Dudley. They've been dominating the past 4 years here at Marcus, and they're looking to leave their impact on one of their last games here as Marauders.
Yeah, let me tell you, Dominic Harris is a very talented player. You know, he's lethal from three. I was here on Tuesday night filming highlights for our overtime show that we have, and he really led the way for them in their win against Flower Mound on Tuesday. I expect him to do the same here. They have a very talented senior group.
And Marcus is in good hands once these three graduate, because right on the starting lineup, they have Luke Susko and Jaden Romnanen.
Very talented players. I mean, Jaden Romnanen, lethal from three. Him and Dominic Harris are great on top of the key. And let me tell you, too, Susko, he's a talented player. He was starting as a freshman. I mean, just even last year, he was very good. He just keeps getting better. He's going to be great after these seniors leave. And then let me add on, too, this Marcus team has a chance to clinch a playoff spot tonight. Again, if they get a win here, they will have the tiebreaker against Plano West. Therefore, Marcus would clinch a playoff spot.
Now, one of the things that will keep Plano West in the game will be Xavier Wilcox, one of their outstanding point guards. That's going to be one of the key factors here for the Wolves tonight.
Yeah, they have to lead their way here. And we'll be right back here on LSMN Game of the Week for the start of the game. Welcome back to LSMN Game of the Week here on YouTube. I'm Brendan Selke alongside my partner, Alex Salazar. And let me tell you about this Marcus team. This Marcus team last year had a total of 3 district wins. Last year they were 3-11 in district and 11-20 overall. Now they are 6-4 in district and looking to clinch a playoff spot, Alex.
Yeah, the improvement that we've seen from Marcus has been honestly kind of staggering because we called one of their games last season and we noted that this team had a lot of promise going into next season. Last year they were a very young team, and now that they have more experience with each other, like you've said, 21-6 and 6-4 overall in district, they've had an amazing season from last year.
Yeah, just the progress of the team. Coach Wright's done an amazing job, and these seniors have really stepped up. I mean, you go from last year, you have a new coach, a new system, all these things. You have some seniors, they leave, and now you have a new group of seniors, a second-year head coach. I mean, they've done an amazing job, and if they can clinch this playoff spot, they will lock up that 4th spot in the district. They technically still have a chance at the 3rd spot, but they're looking to lock a 4th spot here and make their first playoff appearance for the first time in a couple of years.
Yeah, and a playoff spot here for this Marcus team after what they've gone through the last couple of seasons would be absolutely huge. Even if it's just, like you said, the 4th or 3rd spot, that'll be an amazing win for this Marcus team.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing to watch tonight. I mean, we already talked about key players and all, but this team looks ready to win, and if they can lock up a playoff spot here and have that confidence rolling into the end of the season here, you never know what can happen in the playoffs when it comes to playoffs. You know, big upsets happen all the time. They can make a run. But as we said earlier in the show, this team has some promise with the younger guys.
Absolutely, absolutely. Jaden Romnanen and Luke Susko will be leading the way next season once the main starters like Harris, Cornett, and Dudley have retired and moved on to greener pastures.
As Coach Wright looks to lock in his team here, he's bringing up that playoff spot, bringing up all they've been through, bringing it up, do it for the seniors on senior night.
Yes, all the seniors like the ones we mentioned before, and James Beckett, Blake Solway, Victor Mitrankana, and Jackson Stites.
And it's that same starting 5 as we talked about. Naeem Cornett, Ison Dudley, Jaden Romnanen, Dominic Harris, and Lucas Susko.
All right, well, been looking forward to this one for a while now. Here we are.
It's going to be great. And it's game time here at the MAC as the Plano West Wolves win the tip-off. This side for Wilcox, as we talked about earlier, dropped that 20-point game just a couple games ago.
Wilcox is going to be the big factor here for the Wolves if they want to get this win over the Marauders.
Moves it in fine. Sai here finds Roll. Moves it outside back to Wilcox at top of the point.
Marcus student section trying
Finds
to get
open.
into the head of the Wolves here.
Comes in as Clark. He kicks it back outside. And a move back inside here for Lavu, who gives it off. It's dropped back to Wilcox at the point. Again, you have to remember in high school there is no shot clock, so they can move around and make a play all they can as Xavier Wilcox opens the scoring for the Wolves.
Yeah, it nearly took a whole minute of game time for the Wolves to put up that shot, but it did pay off as Wilcox got the bucket.
Dudley moves it inside to Susko. He goes for the dunk and he hits it early.
Goodness.
Oh my goodness, got up. Way to start the night.
Wow.
What a momentum starter for the Marauders. They got their points quick after the 42nd possession there by the Wolves.
Can't think of a better way to start the game for the Marauders. That was unreal by Susko.
Cox moving it inside to Lavu. He kicks it back upside up. The 3, and it just rims out. Dudley moves it up court for the Marauders. Drives in, goes up. It's put away, but it's blocked up by Susko. Back out to Harris. He hits.
Susko is going to be a huge problem for the Wolves if he can keep doing stuff like that with the rebound and the kick out.
Quick to start here after long possession for the Wolves. Clark moves in, tries to go for the layup, but can't hit. Who's almost able to pick up the rebound. They're fighting for it. Going to be a jump ball.
I think we need that. This game is high energy.
What a start here. And if the Marauders had the possession error, so they will get the ball. This game feels like a playoff atmosphere right now.
Absolutely does. This crowd is getting into it. The players are hyped.
Pulls up here. Naeem Cornett, he misses, just banks it off the side. Brought up back in the court here. Steven gives it off to the corner. He misses his shot. As Cisco tries to drive through on the fast break here, he slows it down. Romnanen gets his first touches of the game.
Really looking forward to seeing what Romnanen can do here.
He drives in, makes a nice play, lays it in. What a drive there by Romnanen.
Because he can do things like that. That was an amazing drive there by Romnanen.
And the Marauders are off to a quick start here, up 7-2, 3 minutes into this one. Wilcox tries to set the Wolves up here for kicked around outside, back over to Wilcox at the top. It's resetting the play over to Lavu right at the free throw line, who gives it off to the side to Clark.
And, you know, Plano West here really taking their time.
And Stevenson pulls up and hits the three for the Wolves.
And it pays off because when things like that happen, that gets you back into the game.
Now the Marauders trying to move quick. Harris has a lane here. Kicks it out to Romnanen.
And I think we're seeing what kind of game each team wants to play. Marcus wants to play quick and fast. Plano West wants to be methodical with their possessions and what they do with the ball.
Cornette tries to do a little move there, gives it back out to Romnanen at the top. He's got Cornette here, gets a guy to jump, and it's just kicked away by the Wolves here. Fast break chance.
Great move there by Marcus, didn't pay off though.
And Wilcox pulls up for the three and misses. He's going to want that one back.
I think this is smart here by Marcus. Try and slow down. This game has been very high energy, but let's just slow things down. Let's try to be smart with what we do with the ball. Try and get good points here.
Cisco makes a guy jump here. He drives into the lane. Going to be a foul there.
Plano West fans there wanted to travel, but they did not get it.
Cisco will shoot two for Marcus. What a start here, Alex.
I don't think I've ever seen a dunk in a high school game before. That was the first one I've ever seen live.
Yeah, and for the first points for Marcus, too. Got it started early. And Cisco hits the first one. Quick start here. Marcus up 8-5 with 4 minutes to go in the first. The Wolves have Stevenson all the way up court already. Roll will take it at the top, get it over to Stevenson, who's open for three once again, and he hits his second of the game.
It's 2 in a row there for Stevenson.
They're just creating motion, it seems to say, and it's really confusing this Marauder defense.
Timeout here by Coach Wright. He's trying to rile his team back up. Like, let's get good defensive stops here. The defense from Marcus hasn't been all that great here in the first part of the first quarter. But after this timeout, Coach Wright is hoping to get his troops back in the right mindset.
Yeah, it's just a couple of open threes for Stevenson there for the Wolves. He's been open a couple times. It just seems to be that pick and roll play. He's getting open in the three-point range, and he's hit both times. Coach Wright just wants his team to just play a little smarter, I would think.
I think Coach Wright was hoping to get momentum back onto Marcus's side. It seems like it's been shifting back and forth between both teams, so he's trying to, with this timeout and this possession, get momentum back on his side.
Yeah, doesn't want things to get out of hand here on senior night.
Trap defense there by West.
And Dudley moves inside. Be a foul once again here. It's 2 fouls early for Plano West. Get it to Dudley inside. Nice play there, and one.
Great find there by Marcus to set up Dudley there with the and one opportunity.
Just a quick, good inbound play there. They run that a lot. They did that a lot in their last game against Flower Mound. It's just smart plays, obviously.
It seems to have been working for the Marauders this season.
As Dudley hits his one free throw. As both teams now seem to be playing a little bit of a trap play, obviously, and pressing hard.
Yeah, and it seems like a good move by both teams trying to put pressure on the offenses as they try and get out and start their possession.
Side pulls up, little fadeaway there. He can't hit. Xavier Wilcox a little slow to start tonight.
Yeah, after that first bucket, he's been kind of absent from the score sheet.
And Harris open in the corner, and he hits. The second one of the night for Dominic Harris.
And it was all set up by Susko. Susko's been everywhere on the floor. He's getting rebounds, he's getting assists, he's getting dunks. He's been their everything for Marcus so far.
Move inside to Lavu. He's open. They got the mismatch, but they kick it out to Stevenson. He hits. That's his third of the night.
Heat check for Stevenson, 3 in a row.
Gives it off the inside. Cornette here. He trips, and they're calling the travel. It's going to be Wolves' ball. It's just the little mistakes tonight is what it's going to be for the Marauders. They're going to have to clean these things up because they beat this team last time out. They won that last game when they played Plano West, 76-64. So they had the cushion. They just have to find themselves in this game early.
Yeah, it seems like this game is going to come down to the little mistakes. It looks like this is going to end up being a very, very high-scoring game. So you need to limit any mistakes, all mistakes if possible. And the team that most likely makes the last mistake will be the loser in this one.
Nixon Warren and James Beckett come into the game for Dudley and Cornette. Wilcox at the top. He tries to isolate. Looks for a guy inside, doesn't have it.
You know, since that first bucket, this Marcus team has seemed to put Wilcox on ice.
He misses once again.
Great defense there by the Marauders again.
So let's go leading it up the court once again. He was up and he just misses. It just rims out.
Plano West fans there in the student section are letting Cisco hear it after that one.
Cisco already showing how good he's going to be in the future. Some Warren, he's driving in. Some good defense, and they call the foul.
Yeah, that was just good old-fashioned bully ball there by Roll.
Coach Wright asking for a little explanation here. But Dylan Roll will shoot two. This is the first one. You know, free throws in this game are going to be crucial. It's the type of game, playoff atmosphere, playoff spot on the line. You have to hit your free throws.
And it looks like the student section kind of got into his head right there. When it's a game like this, high atmosphere, big-time game, you're going to have to, as he misses both of them, going to have to tune out the crowd noise.
Aiden Ramanan brings it up court. He kicks it outside, and he steps out. It's another turnover for the Marauders. Oh, actually, it's a push here. Marauders will keep possession. See if they can set up another play here. They've already done it once tonight. They had Dudley open inside for the easy
like
two.
Trace Clark coming into the game.
And they have it again, and Nixon Warren's open there.
Great find there. Great bucket there by Nixon Warren.
Stevenson has it off top to Walton. Walton tries it, and he loses it here. It's going to still be Plano West ball.
Less than a minute to go here in the first quarter.
Again, Wilcox gives it off top to Trace Clark. As you said, less than a minute to go here. Stevenson open once again.
Heat check. Heat check for Stevenson.
Goodness. It's yet to miss. He's on one right now. Harris trying to take his time here. He's got Susko. He tries to open up space outside the sights. Just looks for Susko again.
Turnover.
Another crucial turnover here for Marcus.
Rare mistake there by Susko. He's been almost perfect this whole game so far. That's one of his only mistakes I've seen thus far in the game.
Back-to-back turnovers for the Marauders. Plano West is capitalizing so far. Back to a close game, 17-14 with less than 30 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Marcus keeping a very, very close eye on Stevenson as Wilcox here just trying to run out the clock here.
sure Plano West would be happy with keeping this game close here at the end of the first, maybe even a tie. As Fletcher Cravens has the ball at the top. Get off to Stevenson, who's their man. He shoots, and that's his first miss of the night, but it's picked up on the rebound, and he misses as well. That's Aaron Walton Jr. missing that in the first quarter, and the Marauders are up 17-14 after the first.
Well, I mean, I guess there's a first time for everything. That's Stevenson's first miss of the game from 3.
I'm sure the Marauders are happy about that, hopefully to get him to cool down a little, because Stevenson contributed for plenty of their points here in that first quarter.
Absolutely.
If they could find a way to contain him, be lockdown defense hopefully for Marcus the rest of this game.
Yeah, because they've really locked down Xavier Wilcox extremely well in that first quarter. It's just the only problem that they've had was Stevenson. Stevenson was lights out.
Yeah, if they can shut down Stevenson, they've done a good job with Xavier Wilcox, but you think if they shut down Stevenson, you never know. Wilcox could start to get open here and start hitting his shots, because Wilcox had plenty of shots there in that first quarter that he could have hit. He just didn't.
Absolutely.
So the Marauders have to be careful there and make sure they both don't get hot, or there will be trouble for Marcus.
Yeah, and for Marcus, I think they just need to keep relying on Susko there.
And we'll be right back here on LSMN Game of the Week.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Thanks for watching LSMN Overtime.
This is Live AV production at Tech East. We focus on broadcasting and storytelling. We produce a student-led sportscast called Overtime that uses journalism to showcase student stories in our professional studio. We also conduct a professional broadcast at LASD sporting events live on YouTube. So if you want to learn visual storytelling, how to run a professional broadcast, and everything in between, this is the class for you. Scan the QR code to check out the LSMN YouTube page.
Welcome back here to LSMN Game of the Week between the Marcus Marauders and the Plano West Wolves. Marcus leads 17-14 after an entertaining first.
Great first quarter. Let's see if the second can live up to what the first had in store.
Wilcox still trying to find his groove early in this one. Off to Lavu inside, who kicks it out to Clark. Clark's open again, looking inside here for Walton Jr. He pulls up and he misses inside. It's Clark once again who misses, but a foul will be called.
Yeah, great rebound there by Clark. They got Susko in the air, tried to capitalize, couldn't get it, and there was Clark with the rebound, and he'll try and shoot 2 here for West.
Last time Plano West had free throws. They missed both of them. Need to capitalize on those if they want to win this game.
Cuts it to a 2-point game here.
Trace Clark hits his first one. So you can see Plano West is dropping back in defense here. So far, they've only made 1 out of their 4 free throws here early in this one.
Those will have to be made if West wants to win this game. You cannot win a game when you miss your free throws.
Well, I'm going to open on the other side. Inside to Susko. Gives it off to Harris, who's open for 3. And he misses. But it's rebounded here by the Marauders. Good offensive rebound.
Yeah, great offensive rebound there by Cornett.
It's an inside here, Cornett, and he draws a foul.
Plano West coach is not happy, and neither are their fans. Both of them are letting the referees hear it about that call.
Yeah, Stevenson seems to be the one there with the foul. He reached in there.
Quite honestly, it looked clean from up here. It looked like a clean swipe.
Regardless, Naeem Cornett will shoot 2. He misses his first one. It seems like both sides are having free throw trouble early. And he'll miss both. And Plano West comes up with the rebound. And Wilcox will take it quick right back up the court.
Let's see if West can capitalize off of those missed opportunities at the line there by Marcus.
Lavu will carry it at the top. It's their big man, Stevenson, who was hot in the first quarter, yet to hit one here. Drives in, where they play there by Lavu, but he misses the layup.
Great move there by Lavu, but just could not get it to go.
And Romnan seems to want to slow this game down here. Still yet to get points here in this second quarter. Only points being that one free throw there by Plano West. Dudley drives inside here, kicks it back out to what a find there for Cornett, and he lays it in.
What a find there by Dudley to Cornett.
It's a good play once again. Cornett drives in, and Dudley finds him. Wilcox has some space. Dudley on him now.
Wilcox still quiet in this game after just that one basket in the first quarter.
Who gives it off to Wilcox. He doesn't shoot. He drives in instead. Doesn't have an area. Clark back at top. He drives in. What a play there.
Great move there. Great move.
Both sides, we get a little bit of back and forth action here. Moves to the side. Romnan open once again. He pulls up, and he just banks it out. But a good offensive rebound there by Dominic Harris. He pulls up as well. He draws the foul, too. Plano West coach not happy once again, but Marcus will shoot two.
There's a great rebound there by the senior Dominic Harris, and he'll be rewarded for his efforts with two at the charity stripe here.
Another thing, Plano West got a box out there. Marauders have picked up 2 offensive rebounds here in their last couple possessions.
You know, compared to the first quarter, this quarter is much more defensive and low scoring.
Only both sides only having, Marcus only has 3 points this quarter. Plano West also only has 3.
You would assume that was talked about in the huddle during the break, the defensive struggles by both teams. Let's get more tight on defense.
And both sides tighten up at defense as Harris hits both his free throws here. A little bit of a press here by the Marauders. Walker Williams will drive in. He gives it off to LaVue, who lays it in, and he gets an and one.
And one, wow. Might have looked like a charge there. He looked set, but the referee did not see it that way.
LaVue will hit his and one here.
And now the Marcus and Plano West student sections are getting into it with chanting back and forth.
Both small student sections tonight, but definitely heard in the crowd. He hits his free throw. 21-20 game here with just over 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Aim Cornett slows it down, has Dudley inside. He looks to give it to Romnan, bringing it outside to Susko up top. Romnan in inside, there it is once again. He's got the half dunk there. Gets the lucky bounce to go in there for Romnan. We got 1.5 dunks so far.
The great find by the two futures of Marcus, the pass from Susko and the, like you said, half dunk by Romnan. And great play there by Marcus.
Walker Williams drives in for Plano West. LaVue has been their man of the hour in this quarter. Koski, he tries to draw a foul here.
Jump ball.
You got to agree with that call. You kind of could just see there that Gavin Burkowski was kind of just trying to draw a foul.
Yeah, and that was excellent defense there by Marcus. As we see Nixon Warren coming into the game here.
Yeah, you got to appreciate that smart defense. They're not reaching in, not causing anything.
Yeah, that's very disciplined there. Clearly talked about in the one of the huddles there for Marcus.
Nixon Warren inside. He's got some space. Tries to give it to Dudley, but can't find him on the bounce pass.
Bad turnover there.
And up there to Williams. Williams tried to get him to block the rejection by Susko. The ball does bounce out there on Plano West. Will keep possession, but Susko, what a rejection there. Just swatched that one away.
Susko has been everywhere on the floor tonight. Offense, defense, and now chips in with a block. He's been amazing for Marcus.
Inside there, and a nice play on the inbound pass.
That's Dylan Roll. He powers over Susko there.
Marcus trying to go fast here.
Looks like a charge, and it is.
There's Walker Williams drawing the charge there on Dyson Dudley. Dyson Dudley doesn't seem happy with that call as he'll get subbed out for James Beckett here. Close game here, 23-22. You could say that the Marauders' turnovers and fouls on offense are causing them issues right now.
Yeah, but I think it's more of just, this is a very balanced game. I think both teams, while they have different play styles, they are very evenly matched.
As Bukowski drives in, and
Great
he hits.
move there.
Got the lay in here. And almost back on defense. And it does, and another turnover there. Dominic Harris tries to find Romnin. Just can't find him. A good play there by Bukowski. He had that drive, and he had the points, and he was coming back on defense full sprint.
Yeah, these turnovers are turning into killers here for Marcus as Jackson Stites subs in.
As Plano West will take the lead, 24-23.
You know, we've noted that Xavier Wilcox has been a little bit quiet, but I don't think that's a bad thing necessarily because he's been just playing smart with the ball. He's not trying to force up shots.
LeVou tries to hit from deep, and Wilcox picks up that rebound, and he draws a foul.
Like, that's just smart basketball right there. He's finding his open teammates. He's not trying to put up some bad shots. And right there, he gets the rebound and gets the opportunity here at the free throw line.
Xavier Wilcox will try to get his first points of the game here. Misses the first one. This is Plano West's first lead since they're up 2-0 early in that first quarter.
You know, they've stayed patient. They've hung around with Marcus, even though it seems like they've had momentum at times. And, you know, it's starting to pay off.
And Wilcox will hit the second one. See what the Marauders want to try to do here. Have turnover issues. Dominic Harris off the court, sights in.
Have to play smart with the ball here if you're Marcus. Cannot afford another turnover.
Romero will drive in, and he will find Warren. What a find there, but
you gotta make those.
Warren's not able to find a basket there. Open once again. Marauders are having a lot of success finding that man on the backside there.
Just did not pay off there for the Marauders. It's got to go in for the next time.
Bukowski at the top. Wu gives it off to Fletcher Cravens. He misses the layup. And Susko will pick up that rebound. He's been everywhere tonight, as we brought up. Susko once again drives in, kicks it back into Warren, and there's the find there, and he gets that layup.
Yep, Warren redeems himself there with the almost identical play, and that one he gets to go. Tie game.
Let's see what Wilcox wants to do here.
Marcus fans starting to get into it now.
Setting up the ISO here. He drives in. He misses that layup. Fusco kicks it out, but Wilcox is able to give it back to his teammate here who pulls up, and he misses that as well. Marauders not able to get the rebound, but they will get possession here.
I mean, these are good shots by Plano West. They're getting the rebounds, but they're just not going in as we have some subs here by West. Stevenson back in the game for West. It spells bad news here for Marcus.
As well as Aaron Walton Jr. As Romnin carries it up the court for the Marauders. Moves to the side here, has the pick and roll. He shoots, he pulls up, and he hits.
Romnin hits his defender with the too small.
Nice little pick and roll play there. Wilcox setting up once again. Kicks it out to the top. Who drives in? He tries to get a shot and kind of just gets, I think it might have got a little block there.
Tipped.
Warren and the Marauders will get the ball back. They're getting some momentum here. They now have 5 straight points.
Yeah, and I think it's slowly but surely shifting back to Marcus. This is almost like a boxing match. Marcus throws some punches, then West, then Marcus, then West.
And, of course, taking momentum into halftime is huge.
Absolutely.
Romnin tries to find a guy on the double team, gives it inside.
Great
It's a nice
defense
place there. Romnin picks up the ball, though, for himself. He gives it off to Susko inside.
Oh!
He gets rejected, but he picks up his own ball. Falls once again and rebounded by Plano West, and it will kick back out for the Marauders. Good effort there on both sides.
Great effort there on both sides, like you said.
Got to be happy with that effort on both sides for the coaches.
Absolutely.
Romnin will try to set up a play here for Marcus. They've had success on these inbound passes early here in this first half. Gives it out to Beckett on the top. He drives in. He misses that layup. Nice play there again. You got to hit those layups.
Yeah, Beckett had a great idea with the little fake.
They kind of just let Wilcox drive in all alone there, and he's able to hit that shot.
Less than a minute to go here. Marcus is up by 1.
Gives it off to Seitz in the corner. He decides to pull up, and that one just banks up, but a rebound there, and it draws a foul as James Beckett inside.
You got to box out your man if you're West because That's happened before, and Marcus has gotten points off of plays like that, those offensive rebounds.
If you're West, that's been your main issue is those offensive rebounds here in this first half.
Yeah, there hasn't been much to complain about for West. One of the things that I'm sure the coach will complain about as there's a miss is offensive rebounds by Marcus.
28-27 Marcus. There's just under a minute to go here in this first half. Like Cisco will be out of the game for the rest of the half for the Marauders. A key contributor here in this first half.
Yeah, I think they want, looks like he's back at the scores table.
We try to go quick here.
Yeah, looks like Cisco wanted to go back in, but his coaches were saying, no, let's just
give him some
take
rest there.
Take it to the halftime.
Yeah, they know they're going to need him for that second half, need full energy out of him.
And I think both coaches have to be happy with what they've seen from their teams. Not really much to complain about.
If the Plano West gives it inside there, draws the
and
foul.
One.
And one, as you said. They're good, but you got to hit your free throws here if you're the Wolves.
Yeah, Dylan Roll has had a great game. Let's see if he can capitalize here at the free throw line as Cisco is coming back into the game.
This side, they know they need him. He is a key contributor, of course. Only a sophomore. He did play as a freshman. I mean,
and that's very impressive. You don't really see that very often, a varsity freshman.
It's his free throw. 30 seconds to go here in this first half. 30-29, the Wolves lead.
If you were Marcus, would you just hold on to the ball here for these last 30 seconds?
I mean, I would just play your game. I mean, there's no reason to change what you're doing. Points are points in the grand scheme of it.
Right, and their style is kind of quick baskets. Let's get to the hole as fast as we can.
Move it around. Romnan kind of slows down here. Looks like they want to keep it to the end.
Looks like that's what they're doing here.
Cornette gives it
7
off to Dominic Harris. He's got 5 seconds to go here. See what they want to do. Just gives it inside. Has Susko on top. Got to get a shot. Susko pulls up, and he just misses. And the score at the end of the half will be 30-29 Plano West Wolves. Real quick here, what did you see out of that first half, and what do you want to see the rest of the game?
I saw great opportunities by both teams. I saw, different play styles. I saw a methodical play style by Plano West and quick cuts to the basket by Marcus. And I think that's working for both teams. For Plano West, I would say they need to try and get more. They need to try and limit the offensive rebounds by Marcus. And by Marcus, they just need to cut out all the little mistakes like offensive turnovers and offensive fouls.
You said exactly what I was thinking, Alex. and we'll be
Great
right
minds
back
think
here.
alike.
Yep. And we'll be right back here on LSMN Game of the Week between the Marcus Marauders and the Plano West Wolves.
3, 2.
And thanks for watching LSMN Overtime.
This is live AV production at Tech East. We focus on broadcasting and storytelling. We produce a student-led sportscast called Overtime that uses journalism to showcase student stories in our professional studio. We also conduct a professional broadcast at LASD sporting events live on YouTube. So if you want to learn visual storytelling, how to run a professional broadcast, and everything in between, this is the class for you. Scan the QR code to check out the LSMN YouTube page.
Welcome back to LSMN Game of the Week here on YouTube. I'm Brendan Selke alongside my amazing partner, Alex Salazar.
Thank you, Brendan.
And Alex, let me ask you here, what are you looking for in the second half as we get underway here?
I think both teams just need to rely on their scores. I think Plano West needs to lean on Kurt Stevenson and his threes, and I think Marcus needs to lean on Mr. Everything, Luke Susko.
As Wilcox will take it at the top here. Wolves kick it off the side. To the top. See if they want to do that long possession like they did in the first quarter.
Seemed to have been working for them in the first half.
Gives it inside here. A little double team here by Marcus. They try to call that jump ball, and the ref calls it. And Marcus will get possession as they have the possession error.
Great defense there by Marcus. They can keep up like that, they'll be in a great position near the end of the game.
Yep, just smart basketball there by Marcus. Close game here, 30-29. Tense as we talk about. Marcus clinches a playoff spot with a win tonight.
And like you said, after the position they were in last season, a playoff spot would be huge for them.
Harris drives in here, pulls up here, and that one just rims out, but a good rebound there by Dudley. And that ball just kind of kicks around and he loses it there, and LaVue will drive it back up the court. Clark finds Stevenson open there, a good tip pass there, but open in the corner here. Wolf hits. That's roll there.
It's been Stevenson and roll for the Wolves all game.
It's a big three there to start the second, but Ramadan drives in. He's got a lane, and he hits that one.
Great move there by Ramadan.
Defense there. Clark almost didn't look ready for the pass there.
And it was nearly stolen there by Harris.
Wilcox trying to slow this game down. Not much of a factor as we thought he would be in this one so far. Drives around, he lays it in, and he misses on that one as well. Good defense there by Marcus. Susko will drive it back. That pass gets tipped, but Susko open again. He decides just to pull up there, and he just too short on that one. But a good play there by Susko to find the ball. He fights for it, but it will be a jump ball here, and Plano West will get the ball back. But you got to love the effort there by Susko.
Yeah, it seems like for both teams, the physicality has definitely been amped up a little bit.
Yeah, Coach Wright for Marcus wanted a timeout there to try to keep possession.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to call one, but it looks like the refs did not see or hear him call it.
Dom tries to get the steal there. He does get a little poke, and Ramadan will just lay on it there. And a timeout called there by Wright. He does get that one, and Marcus will keep possession here. Ref saw that one, instantly pointed to him.
Yeah, after he got yelled at there by the ref the last time, he did not see it. This time, the ref definitely made sure to call it.
And of course, this timeout here. 2 minutes into this one, in the second half, 33-31. Close one all night. Really haven't had an extended lead on either side.
Yeah, this half definitely seems more like a dogfight. The first half was quick baskets by both sides. It was more like a boxing match. Marcus punches, West punches. This one seems just more like each team is waiting for their opportunity to strike.
We inbound this back in here for Dominic Harris. Dominic Harris and Xavier Wilcox. The matchup of the night here.
Yeah, two seniors looking to leave their mark.
And
as
Susko
again.
Open inside, again, behind the Plano West defense.
And that's happened multiple times for Plano West. They've just left someone down there at the block open.
Stevenson open, can't get the shot off. Good close there. And Ramadan tries to get back. It doesn't get there, but the pull-up is missed there by Clark. Let's go. We'll bring it up court once again.
Tempo here by Marcus.
Dudley at the top. Dudley will drive in, finds Cornett. Cornett Tries to draw here.
Charge, yep.
And they call the charge.
Might have caught Wilcox there high with an elbow.
Either
Appears
way,
to be okay.
yeah, either way, another turnover on offense for Marcus. It happened a few times tonight. You just can't let that happen in close games like this. You got to take advantage of your possessions.
Yeah, there are key issues here by both teams, and both coaches are definitely going to try and look to fix that mid-game because it's going to be huge problems for them if they can't.
Lavu drives in on the fake, and he just lays that one in with ease.
Great move there by Lavu.
Could say the Red Seas parted there for Lavu. A lot of open space. Ramadan open at the top. Goes to Harris in the corner. Susko pulls up from 3, and he just airballs that one. Fight for it down on the ground here, but Plano West does a good job to pick that one up.
Great rebound there by Wilcox.
And, oh my goodness, from deep range as well. Stevenson hits.
Stevenson is West's guy. He is the biggest problem that Marcus has had to face all night.
Just hitting every shot in space. 5-point advantage here for Plano West, their biggest lead of the night. Udley drives in here. They're going to say he stepped in the line. It'll be another offensive turnover for Marcus.
Another turnover. That's been the name of the game for Marcus, and that cannot continue if they want to get this W.
As Nixon Warren will come into the game for Marcus. Seen him a lot tonight. Nixon Warren, a junior, and the other younger guys on this team. Plays defense here on Wilcox. Wilcox pulls back, and he hits the fadeaway.
Great shot there by Wilcox as Matthew Wright has seen enough. He will call a timeout, and the Plano West fans are letting Plano West what they think of their performance.
Yeah, get that 7-point advantage, the largest lead of the night. That fadeaway, as soon as that fadeaway hit, Coach Wright instantly called that timeout.
You know, the issue is very clear with Marcus. They are leaving players open for big threes or mid-range shots, and they have very key offensive turnovers. Those are the things that should be talked about right now in Matthew Wright's huddle.
Yeah, and you need this win if you're Marcus. This is
Absolutely.
the easiest way to get into the playoffs. If they lose this one, they still have the better chance of making it in, but now you're relying on you winning and hoping that Plano West loses just to clinch.
Yeah, they want to win this game because they don't want to have to play the scoreboard watching game. They don't want to have to win their game and then have to watch, okay, is Plano West going to lose that game?
Yeah, it's good to have that cushion going into the playoffs knowing, okay,
Absolutely.
I'm in. Let's work towards that.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you don't want to be in that nail-biter situation where you're hoping one team loses or you're down to your last possession in a close game to try to clinch the playoffs. Marcus wants to get this done tonight, but now they have to overcome a 7-point deficit, which is the largest lead of the night. And right now, Marcus just looks out of page here, but that's a good play by Susko to find a man open in the corner. That is Cornett.
Looks like a foul. Away from the ball, foul here. I think for Marcus to get back into this game, it's going to have to be their veterans. It'll have to be Harris, Cornett, and Dudley. They have the most experience. They can feed the ball to Romnanen and Susko, but it'll have to be them.
Yeah, you have to play smarter. That's been their issue so far this half. It's been close, but it's just been too tight.
Wow.
And that's just blocked there by Stevenson. 1-9 on the defensive end and the offensive end.
Stevenson shows, it's not just the threes I can get. Watch this, and he gets the block.
Morados will retain possession. Harris looks to find a guy inside. He has Ramadan wide open for the 3, and he just banks that one out. It's another key miss there. Jaden Ramadan does not miss those shots for Marcus.
The Wolves looking for a huge basket right here. A 3 would give all the momentum to West, and it would seem pretty insurmountable for Marcus.
And games tight as this, leads like this seem like a lot. And now
There it
Wilcox
is.
hits, and that's a double-digit lead for the Wolves.
Yeah, Marcus just looks out of sync right now, offensively and defensively. After the great start they had in that first half, things just look out of sorts here.
Inside, it's
Another
another
turnover.
turnover. Offensive turnovers that killed Marcus as Wilcox tries to drive it back up the court. LaVue is open for three, and he hits. That's back-to-back threes for the Wolves. It's now a 13-point lead for Marcus. I need to try to slow this game down here. You can't let this get too out of hand. You still have another quarter. So now Sesko tries to shoot for three, and that one just banks out. Tries to get the double bounce, but that one hits the back there, and it will be Wolves ball.
Matthew Wright making some changes here. James Beckett is coming into the game, and Devin Robinson, the first appearance of Devin Robinson we've seen tonight.
Devin Robinson has a good shot. Said him a lot Tuesday night. He has a good shot. Don't play him as much, but he is a key threat. If he gets open, he will hit.
Yeah, one of their young forwards they have, but Plano West coach Jeremy McFerrin has to be happy with what he's seen from his team tonight.
Interesting here. Wilcox tries to isolate. LaVue open at top. He loses the ball there, and it's a turnover for the Wolves on offense, and Sesko will drive through. He gives it off the Dom side, and that's just an easy layup for him.
Yep, and that's what they need. They just need that one spark. That's all Marcus needs, just one little thing to go for them, and then it'll just snowball from there.
You can't get the lead back in one possession, but they have plenty of time. Still 2 minutes left here in this third quarter.
And then you have the full 8 minutes of the fourth.
And you got to rely on misses here, and you got to get your rebounds. Sesko will dive for that one. Not able to get it, but Plano West will grab it, but they will say it touched there, and it will be Marauder ball. Oh, excuse me, that's an over the back there. Either way here, this is an 11-point advantage for the Wolves. What do you think Marcus has to do? Obviously, they need to play smarter, but they're also missing some shots. They've missed a couple open threes this quarter.
Yeah, their biggest issue is those offensive turnovers. They got to play smarter. They need to find the open man. They cannot be reckless with the ball. If a shot is there, you got to take it, but if it's not, just find the open man. Someone's going to be open.
It's 46-35. This game is kind of turn or search. It was close most of the game. Plano West kind of taking a big lead here, but Marcus has a chance, plenty of time to come back in this one. Playoff spot is on the line here.
And one of the other things Marcus can rely on is the crowd. They gotta get them back into it. When they're into it, Marcus will feel a lot more momentum.
Changes are open in the corner right off the beat. It's a miss, but it will be a foul here.
It's a bad foul. You cannot foul Fletcher Cravens in that moment.
Fletcher Cravens will shoot three. But as we spoke of earlier, both teams has had trouble hitting their free throws in this one. Cravens does hit his first. The whole environment of senior night has kind of fallen out of the building. You can literally hear a pin drop right now.
Yeah, absolutely. At the beginning of the night, it was a very emotional night due to, the celebration of all the seniors, and they were hoping to come away with a win for those seniors, but, that hope is slowly fading away. Marcus can still come back, but it's going to take a lot.
Still have plenty of time now, a 14-point lead. Going back and forth here, trying to open some space. Open in the corner is Becky. He decides to take that one back, gives it out to Sesko. Dominic Harris pulls up from range, and he hits that one.
Three by Harris.
You can always trust him with that three-pointer. That's a clutch three here for the Marauders. Need to get some of that momentum back, especially going into this last quarter. Just over a minute left here.
Yeah, the final 8 is definitely what makes the team. You can have an amazing first three, but if you don't close out in the fourth, you won't be remembered.
A little bit of a hook attempt there by Burkowski, and he misses. Sesko will drive up, gives it off to Harris. Makes a move, has some open space now, drives in. He pulls it up, and it just misses.
Harris wanted a foul there.
And then Devin Robinson tries to get possession back there for Marcus.
Effort is not the problem here for Marcus. The effort is clear as day. They want this win, and they are trying their absolute best. Just things are not falling for them.
Just over 40 seconds to go here in this third quarter. Still a double-digit lead for Plano West as now Wilcox pulls up with space, and he hits. Didn't have it in the first half, now has it in the second.
Yep, Wilcox is feeling it now.
Dom gives it off to Sesko. Trying to get quick points now. Give it inside. Has Beckett open in the corner. And that one just banks out.
Again, good pass there from Robinson, but like I said, just could not get it to go here for Marcus.
And there it is for Wilcox again. He tries to hit a heat check, and he misses. Will be a foul there on Plano West once again. The Marauders will get possession here. They have 16 seconds left. You think you need points here. You got to take momentum into that last quarter, no matter how big the deficit is.
Yeah, you just have to take things slow here. You cannot pull up a bad shot and let West get the final shot here.
Coach Wright puts his best shooters on the court here. Has Devin Robinson, great from three. Robinson and Dominic Harris as well.
And you know, this is a smart move here by Wright. Right now you just need your best shooter.
Harris, he looks inside to Nixon Warren. He has Robinson over on the back. He gets the layup and in. It's under 4 seconds to go here. See what Plano West wants to do. Wilcox will drive in. He pulls up, and that one just misses there. At the end of the third quarter, Plano West takes a lead here, double digits, 52-40. And we'll be right back here for the fourth quarter here on LSMN Game of the Week.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And thanks for watching LSMN Overtime.
This is Live AV production at Tech East. We focus on broadcasting and storytelling. We produce a student-led sportscast called Overtime that uses journalism to showcase student stories in our professional studio. We also conduct a professional broadcast at LASD sporting events live on YouTube. So if you want to learn visual storytelling, how to run a professional broadcast, and everything in between, this is the class for you. Scan the QR code to check out the LSMN YouTube page.
Here for the fourth quarter, 52-40. I'm Brendan Selke, and that's Alex Salazar. What are you looking for right now as Marcus is going to try to cut into this lead here in this fourth quarter?
Smart possessions. You just need good shots, good passes.
As Harris pulls up for Ray,
like
he
that.
hits once again.
It's exactly what the doctor ordered for Marcus.
Every time Harris finds space, he hits that three any chance he gets.
That's why he's been one of the key staples here for Marcus these past 4 years.
And a good give and go there. Drives in, and that's good defense.
Oh.
Call that a fucking foul.
Marcus not happy about that.
Yeah, Romanen got up, kind of put his hands in the air asking with this, and Coach Wright is asking the ref as well.
Yeah, neither Romanen or Wright is happy about that call.
As Dylan Roll will shoot two here.
You know, to me, it looked like Romanen got the charge, but I guess that's not why I'm a ref.
Very crucial free throws. It's the first one. Back to a double-digit lead. And Roll will miss a second. Missing free throws, crucial. Could come back to bite them here as Harris takes it up the court. Moves to the side here. He loses it a little there. Let it just go out there, and Marauders will keep possession. See if Marcus wants to run a quick play here. Maybe get Romanen open for three. Even Robinson as well. Gives it off to Susko. Harris back at the top. He's got some space, decides to give it inside to Romanen's open in the corner here. He just overshoots it a little, but Susko will pick up the rebound inside. He tries to fight for a shot, and they're going to call a jump ball instead. He was trying to fight for the shot, almost looked like he could have got it, but they called the jump ball.
To me, that did not look like a jump ball. It looked like Susko clearly had possession.
And as you can see, once again, Coach Wright is just getting his words in with the ref. He's definitely got his two cents in tonight.
Yeah, Wright and the refs, they're not pals today.
As the Marauders look to press here. Roll brings it up the court. Inside a little bit of tip play, risky play there. inside. Some quick defense here for Marcus.
And this defense is, I think that's exactly what Marcus needs to do. Get pressure on the Wolves. Eventually it'll lead to a turnover.
We slow down play here.
And I think that's a good move by Plano West. Just slow things down.
Roll
Give Marcus as little opportunities as possible to get some points.
You got to see Marcus reaching in here a couple times, adding some more pressure, try to force something. Because you know in high school basketball, no shot clock. So basically right now, you don't get anything out of this. Wolves could just kill the rest of the game.
Theoretically, yes. They could just hold on to the ball for the rest of the game.
It'd be absolutely wild. But they will call a foul here. They will call the guarding clock here instead. Sorry, not a foul, but Ramadan will take it up the court. 10-point lead here. 6 minutes left in the fourth.
Quick basket
tries
here.
to draw. He tries to draw a foul, but Ramadan will pull up instead, and he hits that one. He said, no, you won't get that foul, and he pulls up and hits that three.
That is what's going to get this Marcus crowd going. The student section loved that.
Momentum shifter, showed that strength, did Ramadan. Got that little step-back three. We'll cut into that lead. Lavu inside. Little bit of a mismatch. Harris on there, but Lavu misses that easy layup. It is tipped, but Marcus will keep that possession.
And you can almost feel like someone's just snapped their fingers. Momentum has shifted to Marcus. Even though they're still down, now the crowd is back into it. And now Marcus is going to start feeling that energy.
Ramadan asking for Harris to come in here. Gives it off to him.
I'd look for a three from Harris or Ramadan.
Susko has it at the top. He looks for somebody inside. Doesn't have it. Tries to play it off the board. What a play there, and he gets it. What a smart play there by Susko. Oh, my goodness. Pass to yourself off the boards. Thank you very much.
A very risky move there by Susko, but it paid off. My goodness. You don't even see NBA players do that.
As Roll comes in, tries to get this layup, but doesn't hit. It's some good defense. Devin Robinson gets the ball back. And instantly there, another foul called. Will be a shove here.
And yep, it's in Marcus's favor now.
All this momentum has came and went from Plano West to start the fourth, and now it's in the Marauders' hands.
You know, that play Susko had, it may have worked out, but I feel like Coach Matthew Wright does not want him to do that play again.
Yeah, maybe after the game he'd be like, that was great and all, but let's stray away from that. But I'm sure right now he loves it. 5-point deficit now. Was at most 14 for Plano West. 5 minutes left here in the fourth. Ramadan has it off to Susko up top. Gives it back to Ramadan. He's open for three. He tries to get a heat check and he hits. He's still on fire.
Wow.
Thank you very much. 2-point deficit now for Marcus. All the way back from 14. Susko asking for a switch. Gives it off to Robinson. Robinson and Wilcox. Drives in. Got the switch to Nixon Warren. That's not the matchup you want. Gives inside. It's a good defense, and he rejects it.
Goodness.
Oh, my goodness. As you said, this is some lockdown defense. Susko over to Harris. He pulls up. Oh, and that one just rims out. But the rebound by Susko. Inside, and they will fight for it, but they will call the jump ball, and it will be still possession for Marcus. Sorry, that is a foul, but it is still Marcus' ball. A 2-point deficit. Marcus has a chance to tie it.
The roof would have blown off of this place.
Oh my goodness, how things have switched in just a quick 2-minute span even.
Viewers, if you went to go get some snacks or use the restroom, we have some explaining to do.
And Ramadan opened the corner, looks for the lead, and that one just bounces out. Good play there by Harris, tries to get the ball back, but Walton will get that ball for Plano West. Plano West trying to slow this down, has not scored in a minute. Tom tries to reach in, doesn't get it, but it will kick out back here to Clark. See what they want to do. Fans back into it.
Yep, and that's exactly what Marcus needed. They needed the student section back in it. They needed the fans to have faith in them, and now they have faith in themselves.
Now Wilcox up top, trying to slow this game down. A switch here, Nixon Warren inside, kicks it back out to the top, doesn't go for the three, tries to go for the little play, drives it inside, but he misses, and rebound by Harris. Gives it off to Warren, some great defense there for Marcus.
Got to be a smart possession right here if you're Marcus.
Got to slow it down, look for something.
Can't come away with no points.
Evan Robinson in the corner. Gives it off to Ramadan. clutch here. The fight for it. Loses it as Ramadan, and Plano West will get it.
Stevenson there. Great defense by Stevenson.
Wilcox up top again. Wilcox drives. He doesn't have a lane there, and they will call the on the
Fans
floor,
wanted a shooting foul, but it looks like it's going to be on the floor.
Yep. So move Wilcox off the free throw line. And there will be a timeout here. Oh my goodness. What a switch of events.
What did we just watch?
It's insane. What a 14-point lead just disappearing. And now it's down to 2. Marcus still looking to get a tie or get back into the lead. They've had their chances, yet to get it. They need to get it quick here. Can't let Plano West get momentum back.
And it looks like they fixed everything that was wrong in the beginning of the half. These offensive turnovers, they've limited them. The defense, they've had a lot of defensive turnovers and blocks. Just incredible what we've watched.
You gotta love it. Playoff spot on the line.
This is what high school basketball is about, baby.
Marcus down by 2, 53-51. Timeout on the floor, just a little over 3 minutes to go.
That's plenty of time for Marcus.
They've hit their threes in this quarter, and Plano West has not scored in a long time. Some good defense by Marcus. Yeah, some turnovers by Plano West, but most of it has come on good side of play on both sides of the court for Marcus here.
Absolutely, absolutely, you are right.
We went from a quiet atmosphere here at the Marcus Activity Center to a loud one right now. Both student sections still into it, and of course, all the fans are loving it.
A defensive stop here would just absolutely blow this place up.
Wilcox looks for someone down low, has it, but Susko, oh my goodness! The rejection by Harris, of all people, gets that rejection. And now Robinson tries to bring it up and loses it from behind. Fighting for it, and Plano West will get it.
My goodness, with that block, it looked like he blocked it like the ball owed him a lot of money. My goodness.
He swatted that one away. Slowing it down once again. Walker Williams will have it. Nixon Warren is on him. He's trying to give it off to Wilcox. Dom not letting him. Moves it off to the side. Gives it off to Wilcox here. 2 minutes and a half to go.
And Plano West slowing things down. It's a smart move there by Coach McFerrin.
Has Walker Williams. Gives it off to Wilcox. Some open, has some space, doesn't decide to take the shot. Instead in a sticky situation, but finds Walton Jr. here. He doesn't have anything. It gets put up, he puts it up, but does find some space there and does hit the layup.
Great move there.
And now Dom trying to slow it down. A 4-point deficit. 2 minutes to go. Gets off to Ramadan.
Don't need to shoot a 3 here. You just need points, even if it's just a 2.
But Harris decides the 3 instead, but he overshoots it. But it is picked up by Nixon Warren inside, who will give it back out to Devin Brownson. Ramadan up top. That one just banks out. Now if you're Marcus, you're trying to think, okay, let's slow down with the 3s.
Empty possessions are going to kill Marcus here if that happens again. They need the ball back, and they need it back fast with only 1:44 left. And they're down by 4 in the fourth quarter. That's a lot of 4s.
A lot of 4s. As Nixon Warren will come out of the game. James Beckett back in. Playing some lockdown defense on Wilcox here. They don't want him to have it. Shown it all night. And the double teams will come out. Almost get possession here. Wilcox does have it. He shoots from the free throw line. That one just too short, but it kicks right back out.
Got to get your rebounds.
And Harris tries to fight for it, but they do call the foul on him.
It's not a bad idea to start fouling now because you need the ball back and you need it back fast. If you just let Plano West do their thing, they might run out the rest of the 1:33 left.
And Walker Williams gives it off to Lavu. Lavu's been a mismatch all night.
For Marcus to come back from a lead of that size, they don't want to just settle for, oh, we made it close. They want the win, especially here on senior night.
Plano West kind of just killing time here. Marcus has got to start reaching in here as they try to, but Wilcox is doing a good job keeping possession. Dom fighting for it with some open space. He's now getting triple teamed. Looks for Lavu back inside. It goes over to Stevenson. He misses that one. Almost looks like he steps out but doesn't have it. Wilcox with a nice little play there, and he gets the foul.
Wilcox appears to be hurt. Gets up though. Appears to be limping, but he seems to be okay. It looks like he's going to shoot the free throws.
Now
Changes here for Marcus.
Stephen Robinson and James Becker will come out. Jackson Seitz and Jaden Romanen back in.
That was a killer for Marcus. That almost felt like the dagger.
And he does hit his free throw. Now a 7-point deficit.
All right, you need a quick three here if you're Marcus.
It's a good job to let it roll. Romanen drives in. He has Dominic Harris outside. Susko back over to the top. He has it, and that one just rims out. Not hitting the threes right now, and it's costing them. But Plano West does kick it back out to Marcus. Harris pulls up, and he's short. Susko does pick it up once again, though. Susko pulls up in the corner. He misses that as well. And that will almost do it here as Wilcox will drive in, and he will get that too, and that will do it pretty much here for Marcus as they try to give it up to Dudley. Seitz will pull it for three. He does hit, though. Now a 6-point deficit. 23 seconds to go. Gotta hope for some luck here if you're Marcus. Try to make a miscue on offense for Plano West and maybe try to get this ball back quick. And if you can hit your threes, which they've struggled to do in this last 2 minutes for how hot they were early in this fourth quarter from deep, they've missed some clutch ones here.
Marcus PA's system is now playing Don't Stop Believin', and they're hoping that'll interject some life into this crowd and the players, but with 23 seconds left, down by 6, and Plano West with the ball, I don't know. This was an incredible effort by Marcus to come back from a lead of 14, but I don't know if they have it in them.
The thing is that you come back from that lead of 14. They had every chance in this game to tie it, keep it close even, not let it get to the 6-point deficit even right now. But you could even say they could be up by a couple baskets at times. There was times for them to come back in this one.
There were those points when they were down by only 2 that they had empty possessions, which is exactly what they did not need in that scenario.
As we wind down this one, 23.2 to go. 60-54. Playoff spot on the line. Marcus wins, they clinch a playoff spot. Plano West wins, the hopes are still alive for the Wolves.
Fletcher Cravens has got to be smart with this inbound pass.
Almost gives it up there. Dominic Harris tries to push in, and Lavue's wide open here. He goes in, and he kind of just, and they will call the foul there as Dudley does push his back. But if there's probably anyone, you probably want your big man, if you're Marcus, for him to be taking the free throws.
That's a fair point.
But pretty much he hits any of these, the game is all but over.
Essentially, yes. So they're hoping for misses.
And there's brick number 1.
There's one.
And James Beckett will come in for Dudley. Marcus bringing out all their shooters. Seitz, shooter, Susko, you got to like what he has. And, of course, Dominic Harris and Romanen, amazing from range. Excuse me, Naeem Quartet comes in, not James Beckett.
If you're Matthew Wright and he misses this, do you think about calling this timeout?
Pens here as he does hit. I will make it a 7-point deficit.
Need a quick 3 right here.
Gives it off to Susko. He drives quick. He drives in as Romanen. He kicks it inside. It's almost turned over. Harris will try to get in the corner. Too much time wasted here. He's kicked it outside, and that will be it. And Wilcox, let's get the easy layup, and that will be it. The Wolves will win this one 63-54, and their playoff hopes stay on the line.
Very, very gutsy win there by the Wolves. It looked bleak when a 14-point lead evaporated into 2, but great on Plano West for just staying in it and believing that they were the better team tonight.
Yeah, if you're Marcus, yeah, you were down 14. You could say, well, that happens, but you had every chance to come back in this one at the end of it. And they're definitely disappointed with this one. But they still have a chance to clinch the playoff spot, and their faith is still in their hands. So you still got to be happy if you're a Marauder fan. Just got to hope you can clinch this playoff spot because it would be huge for this program.
It's definitely one of those moral wins for Marcus. It shows that we can come back from adversity. We can power through. Didn't happen tonight, but it could happen in the playoffs.
And real quick here, I just want to thank everyone who worked on this broadcast. Our camera people, Jake Hollis, Ramaya Lockett, Patrick Tyree School, and then our graphics operator, Chance Disney, and of course our director, DJ Criction.
We love you all.
Yep, we love you all. Thank you for watching this game. Marcus loses this one, 63-54. For LSMN Game of the Week, I'm Brendan Selke alongside my amazing partner, Alex Salazar. I hope you have a good night.